Hello. Welcome to the new live stream for this channel, the first live stream for this channel that we're gonna have, of course. And we are going, of course, into a live stream analysis for, of course, all the stock market. Amir Ali, welcome, man. You're welcome to the live stream. So, of course, if you have special request, hello, bro. If you have a special request, of course, I would be glad also to offer it in this live stream. And we're gonna go through into the stock market, all of them, NASDAQ, S&P, Tesla, Nvidia. We're gonna have also two new assets that we never analyzed on this channel, and I think I'm gonna add those assets to the channel, which are Intel and AMD. So those are two new things that we gonna have, of course. You're welcome, man. You're welcome, Amir. And yeah, we gonna see, of course, what we gonna have. Amir, I'm also Arabic. I speak Arabic. That's why I could read your name as well. So, and let's start with the NASDAQ actually, and we're gonna see what do we have for the NASDAQ. And actually, the market has started to move for higher prices since Friday, right? We saw some rejection here on the daily, where we can see, of course, a green candle. And that's because we finished kind of in an A, B, and a C to the downside here. Probably finished correction. So we're gonna see, of course, a deeper inside it. So let's start, of course, from the overview first and see what do we have, of course, for NASDAQ. So on the 2 weekly chart here, you want gold? Yes, we're gonna do gold as well. Sure. Yeah, so first after NASDAQ, we're gonna move with the gold, of course. So in NASDAQ, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to the upside. And this wave F5, of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse as well inside it. So we still need to finish this wave 5. This wave 5 is not finished yet. Yeah, so we need still to finish it, and we gonna need, of course, this count to be kind of like impulsive. It should be look impulsive. Your wave 4 did not reach your zone 1 here, which is perfect for an impulse when you have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. However, your wave 5 here, if we take a look on the daily, we can see that our wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 still, of course, need to unfold one more wave toward the upside. And so we're gonna have a 1, a 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. This is, of course, our next move for NASDAQ, meaning the stock market, I would say, in general, still have one more wave towards the upside. Now we hear a lot about the recession, the US recession, and so on. It can be, of course, a recession, but I don't see it yet clearly because, of course, we have an impulse, but this is very clear impulse for an A, B, and a C and an expanding flat where we have hit perfectly our blue box here, as you can see on the 4-hour chart. We have hit our target yesterday, and very nice. I think the last analysis was here, and we were aiming for this area. And here we go. We just hit it perfectly, and now moving for higher prices. And next target, of course, is in case we are in an, of course, bullish scenario. For more green, we have finished an ABC here, and we have finished probably a wave 4. And we're looking here at an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation toward the upside. In case we are bearish, of course, therefore you have to consider that the whole wave here is a WXY corrective wave where we have a zigzag up, we have an X and another zigzag up. So W, X, and a Y, as you can see here, your wave Y might be finished and we might, of course, see an impulse toward the downside, meaning this can be the start of your recession as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the downside. Now, if in this case scenario, of course, what we expect for Monday, the opening of the market, as you can see, we have here a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we have closed the market on the wave 3 on the top of it, and we of course probably have like wave 4 and then continuation toward the upside for wave 5. In this case scenario, it's gonna finish of course at wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 continuation toward the upside. In case we don't have a bullish scenario and we are bearish, we might of course reach here in 3-wave corrective, somehow like this, like impulse, correction, impulse, for a wave 2 here, and after considering that this is a 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5, toward the downside. So, of course, this is what we're gonna seek for this week. Of course, if we hit here the target, the blue zone, correctively in 3 waves like this, and we start to see a move toward the downside impulsively, that means, of course, your impulse is continuing, and that means, yeah, it's a confirmation for the US recession. All right. So basically, yeah, this is what we are looking for. The same for the S&P applies as well. We're gonna see the S&P, of course, after the gold. Yeah, so we're gonna do the gold right now for Amir. So let's do the gold. Actually, XAU. Here we go. This is the gold. Yeah, the gold is insane, right? Insane price for the gold. We almost reached the 3,000, 2,950. Very nice. Almost very, very close to the 3,000, and we saw a drop right now. So we're gonna see this drop, where it's gonna lead us, but let's of course take an overview as well as usual, because an overview always show us much clearer view where are we heading and what we might have. So let's start with the gold. Yeah, so welcome Amir. So A, B, and a C, 3 waves toward the upside. This is a wave A, and when you have a wave A in a zigzag, it might, of course, if you are bullish, you might be, of course, in a leading diagonal, yeah, because it is the only way that you can be bullish toward the upside when you form a zigzag 3 waves is a leading diagonal. So wave 1 in zigzag, ABC correction, very nice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing wave C, wave 2, and wave B toward the downside, probably in case you are in a wave A here, and you're looking for a wave C, A, B, and a C. Your wave C has to be as well 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, yeah? Impulse. Finishing wave 1 in the orange scenario, as you can see, and then wave 2, and then looking for even higher, meaning 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave C might be very, very impulsive, of course, and that because it has started already in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Meaning the gold can, of course, move towards the downside currently a little bit, and then move again very massively and impulsively for higher prices in case we are in an A, B, and a C. Currently, of course, you would like to reach the 1-to-1 fib level 5,275 for a wave C. Yeah, so this is exactly your wave C here. Yeah, it can be, and of course with a wave 3 here almost we can reach as well, and then 4 and a 5 somehow like this, and your wave 5 can reach here. So basically, in case we are in A, B, and a C, the wave C, this one, can reach the 5,275. You are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, yeah? Finishing an impulse for a wave C in a zigzag A, B, and a C. Now, another scenario, which is, of course, can be also impulsive, which is your wave 3 here in the yellow for a leading diagonal. the leading diagonal should be, of course, zigzags toward the upside. So here we have a clear zigzag ABC, ABC correction, and here you can count an impulse, right? An impulse, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Somehow this wave looks much more impulsive rather than a zigzag, right? If we count here inside it, you can see a 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, your wave 3 is also like several 1, 2s here, but a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For a wave 3, and then 4 and a 5. Yeah, very nice impulse in 5 waves, which it can be, of course, for your leading diagonal. But you will tell me your leading diagonal is a zigzag here. Yes. But if you come back to the data here of the all-time history, I know it is very, very old data, but I don't know if it is very clear here. You can see the price of the gold, and this is in the 60s, yeah, in the 1960s. And this, if we take it into consideration, this is a wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 as well. Yeah, can be even an impulse. Meaning, if you are also in an impulse here, you can be as well in a leading diagonal for many impulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. Even in a zigzag, this still can be written as a zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So yeah, very, very, very clear impulse, but yeah, it can be even written as a zigzag. So if we take what we have here is another clear impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So probably, of course, can we say that we have finished a leading diagonal for the gold? Here it is probable, guys, probable that we have finished like wave 3, 4, and the wave 5. But the problem is your wave 4 here is somehow very shallow. If we take a wave 4 here as a fib level, and we add a wave 4 as a leading diagonal, your wave 4 has to hit those perfect fib levels. At least coming around it. And in this case scenario, we didn't. Yeah, your wave 4 here didn't took this 0.3. Yeah, at least. It took only the 0.23 and move higher. Now it is possible, of course, but it is higher possibility that this has transformed to a bigger zigzag. Meaning that this can be, of course, your wave 3 here, and your wave 4 is coming next. Yeah. And in this case scenario, of course, because we can read also as A, B, and a C here as a zigzag, this can be your big zigzag for wave 3. To make even it much more, our prediction much more robust, I would say, or strong, your 0.786, 0.886 perfect fib level for a wave 3 are just taken from this wave 1 and based on the wave 2. Giving us a wave 3 towards the upside as a zigzag, impulse, correction, impulse. Therefore, I tend to this scenario, much higher possibility than, of course, finishing a wave 3 exactly here. Yeah, this is your wave 3 and it is extending towards the upside. Meaning, your next target for a wave 4 in that case scenario, if we've finished now wave 3 towards the upside, your wave 4 can come back to this area, to this zone between the 1176 and the 0.5 fib level. So yeah, we have to be careful with it. Or it can be hit only the 0.23 at 1600. Yeah, that's not nice to see that, like dropping from 3000 to 1600. But yeah, this is the market, right? This is how it shows the psychology, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, because the wave 5 is gonna overshoot your wave 3 later on. Yeah, so basically, I would say that we are already in the top for the gold. And of course, the market loves to do it like 3,000. You know, it's a very psychological number. And then reaching almost 2,950 as we saw, and then start to move toward the downside before hitting exactly 3,000. How much mean is that? Yeah. Because as you can see here, your all-time high is 9,956. Well, the market loves to do it, yeah. Before hitting the 3,000, because you will have your target as 3,000 because it's a very psychological target. Yes, we're gonna hit, of course, the 3,000, right? And then before $50 or $46, moving toward the downside, right? That's very, very tricky psychology here. And that because you have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, right? But we're gonna see if we're gonna hit the 3,000 still. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. So if we take right now this count inside it, so let's see this count inside if we have finished or not. So let's move to the daily closer. Here we go. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for the gold. Your wave 4, well, it went very deep, to be honest. We had a target before, by the way. We reached the blue box already. Yeah, so as you can see for the gold, yeah, we have already reached it here and finished already. So, and it went, of course, it has been a long time I didn't analyze the gold. But yeah, so we reached the target. And if I saw, of course, this correction, I would say, yeah, that is continuation toward the downside. Bullish scenario didn't continue because we were looking at an impulse here, but we took the all-time high, and this might be, of course, your A, B, and a C towards the downside. So let's count this again from the beginning here. We have, of course, for this wave 5 toward the upside. We have finished wave 3, 4, and we're looking for a wave 5. 1, A, B, C as, of course, flat for your wave 2. Then we have, of course, a leading diagonal here. As you can see, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning this is, of course, an impulse 1, 2. And then 3, probably, well, here that is a problem, yeah? Because if you are 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and invalidation, because your wave 4 is not allowed to interfere with the zone 1. And so this is bring us into 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again. Yeah, and then 3, this is a nice impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4. It did not interfere with the zone 1, 5 for a wave 3. Yeah, so this is the thing. So if we are in several 1, 2s here, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, so finished. Right? So also finished. Even with triple 1, 2s. Finished in a leading diagonal, in an ending diagonal, sorry. After a 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Ending diagonal. And this, of course, signal, this is a signal when you see an ending diagonal, it is a signal that the market has done from the upside. Meaning the bullish scenario right now is a little bit less possibility unless if we still have, of course, a wave 4 here, which is a bigger count because, you know, we have a bigger still 1, 2 here. It's true we have triple 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. We finished them, but you have a big 1, 2 here. And this wave 2 that you see here is reflecting a wave 4 here. Yeah, this is your wave 4, which it should be an alternation with your wave 2. Yeah. If you have a flat, based on Elliott wave theory, of course, if you have a flat, as you can see here, you have A, B, and a C. It's a flat, regular flat, or expanding flat, actually. Your wave B overshoot your wave A, B, and a C, expanding flat, meaning this wave has to be very, very deep. It can be a zigzag because when you have a flat, for alternation to change here, you should have it kind of like a zigzag. Meaning this will bring us very, very low. And this is exactly what we got. If we take the fib levels taken here from the wave 2 as a wave 4 in an impulse. We have reached so far, even broken. Yeah, we have broke the 0.23, which is supposed to be, because you need a very deep correction for the gold. And currently you are aiming, of course, because this is definitely an impulse, A, B, and a C. And probably, of course, we're gonna hit this 0.38, 2,800 as a first target. So as we said, as a big target in the daily, we said, of course, yeah, we might move to the 1,600, but currently right now, we're gonna take it step by step. The first target toward the downside is 2,800. Now, if we take the time when this is gonna happen, if we take the time based on this wave 2, and we have this target, meaning your blue box will be around this here, exactly. Starting from 11 Mars. Yeah, this target can be hit starting from 11 Mars. Perfect time would be the 20th of Mars. Yeah. So, and this has to be, and as you can see, we cannot say that we finished here and we're moving up, because of course it's gonna move up a little bit, but it's not gonna take the high. Yeah, it's not gonna take this level. It's gonna move up for a wave B. So this is your A, B, and a C, and then moving up. Yeah. So these are the scenarios for it. A, B, and a C for a wave 4. Your wave 4 has to range longer a little bit in time as A, B, and a C. Here we go. Yep, so these are the scenarios for the gold currently. Now let's dive deeper a little bit inside this wave to see what's going on inside, if we have finished or not. Yeah, if we have finished this impulse toward the downside. Now, as you can see, your high is exactly this point, because as you can see, we have took the high here exactly. And this can be your ending diagonal. Let's draw the ending diagonal. So we have here, and here we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, I don't like it as well, because the wave 3 looks longer than the wave 1, which is not nice to see. Let me check. And if we have a wave 1 here, did we pass the 1-to-1 fib level? Yes, we passed. Oh, okay. That is a signal, guys. That is a signal. Yeah, this is a signal, because we hit the 1-to-1 fib level for a wave 3. That means it's not allowed to be an ending diagonal. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So basically, then. This, you see this signal, it tells us that this is not an ending diagonal, knowing that we took the high. This is something corrective, and meaning A, B, and a C. And this is why we enter inside the waves, right? That is why we enter into microanalysis to see what's going on. And this will change a lot, guys. This will change a lot. And this is your A, B, and a C right now. Yeah, so probably we have bottomed for the gold. We're gonna recheck the time with it. You have A, B, and a C. Wow, okay. Let's see if the wave C has finished anyway. So we have 1, 2, and okay, this is a clear leading diagonal. Okay, a very leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a nice one. At least the wave 3 is not longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. So yeah, the wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, which is not nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 3 waves as well. This is also corrective. 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse, meaning ABC as well. So if you got ABC means WXY. Wow, you see how the things evolve and develop when you check each wave by wave, and you check step by step and from the highest time frame to the low, and now it has finished as WXY. So this is Elliott wave. This is exactly what we would like to check. WXY, you finish 3 waves down as a zigzag, ABC, big flat here, irregular flat, ABC for X, and then big zigzag right now for Y. Yeah, yeah. So these are WXY. Now it comes, of course, now it comes for the time. So that's true that our wave 3 here has stopped exactly at this scenario. Even if we see higher prices here, those were your W, X, and a Y for kind of an expanding flat if you want. Yeah, but meaning, of course, that we have reached probably the low. Let's check. Of course, let's check the time first again. So the timing taken right now from this part to this wave 3. Look how much difference it makes right now, and that's why you have to be very precise with Elliott wave from the higher time frame to the lower one. Yeah, we have reached the perfect time, almost. Yeah, almost 0.618. Probably we have bottomed, guys. Probably. Yeah, maybe one more leg and then moving toward the upside. So highest possibility, of course, I mean, you know, as an investors, guys, as a traders, when you are very close into a possibility, even if you know that it's gonna go a little bit lower and moving toward the upside, this is a very good opportunity. Yeah? But you don't want to miss it, for example, by a WXY like this one, because WXY wants to move from now. Yeah. So welcome, Fahim. Yeah. So these are the things. Yeah. So that's why it is very, very important to move from the higher time frame to the lower and check every single wave and to see where it leads us. So currently we are in W, X, and a Y and moving for a wave 5 toward the upside. Yeah. I would say this is a nice opportunity for the gold because anyway, if with one more leg towards the downside hitting the 0.32 can lead us even for a higher still. Yeah. So these are the things. Yeah, for the gold. The gold, I would say, yeah. So in general, the gold still have one more leg towards the upside, guys. Yeah, to finish a wave 5 in your yellow scenario. Yeah, this wave 5, you know, you are in a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. This impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and of course your wave 5 still need to be finished in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. And this wave 5, of course, is as well inside it. It has to be 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very, very simple. Here we go. That was it for the gold. Alex, really interesting in seeing Nvidia analysis. Yes, Nvidia is on our list today. We already did NASDAQ, we did the gold. S&P is also, we're gonna check a very, very fast view for it, which is very close to NASDAQ, just to confirm the US stock market. We have Nvidia, Tesla, and new assets will be added to the channel even as videos later on. Intel and AMD. Yeah, so I think those are very interesting charts. We have to add them. We have Amazon, Google, Coinbase, Alibaba, Microsoft, and Palantir. So we're gonna see all of them. But yeah, next is coming Tesla, but only an overview, very fast overview for the S&P 500, just to show the market potential that we might have, of course. The problem is with S&P 500. Why do I have this candle? Okay, I think I lost my S&P 500 how to say count for the analysis count, you know. I cannot find it, so we're gonna jump over it. I'm gonna find it later. Let's move to Nvidia. For Alex. So Alex, welcome to the channel, man. All right, so Nvidia. Uh, okay, so for Nvidia, very interesting for Nvidia, by the way. I know that the DeepSeek thing fundamentally here has affected so bad Nvidia, but I don't see it like it's gonna affect it so badly as they speak. Now, of course, we see it in the psychology of the chart here based on Elliott wave, of course, because the Elliott wave shows psychology, and we see a wave 4. Okay, that is a wave 4 that we need to reach to the downside. You're welcome, Amir. My pleasure, man. So 1-2-1-2, big double 1-2s for Nvidia, and we need, of course, definitely to finish double 4-5 in the top, right? So we are currently in this yellow scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Did we finish wave 5? Yes, probably yes. Yeah, with an ending diagonal, meaning currently you're looking for a wave 4 in the orange scenario. After this wave 4, you're looking for a wave 5 toward the upside. So this is the overview for Nvidia. Yeah, just the overview. And we're gonna move inside it, of course, and see did we really finish a wave 5 here? Let's move in. So inside this wave 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In your wave 3 here and 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, as you can see. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You can say that your wave 5 has finished exactly here. Okay, and you are looking for 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 4. Yeah, very possible. Or we can say that your wave 5 was the following: 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal with a very extended wave 1, sorry, which is lower possibility. Why? Because if you have an impulse here as a wave 1, all your wave here should be impulsive. Now, are those impulsive? Let's check inside it. If we dive inside the daily, we have here a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, right? Your wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1, knowing that it is very extended, very weird impulse, by the way. But yeah, it still can be. And then inside this, your wave 5, is it a healthy wave 5? Always you have to check. If we dive deeper, you can see that, yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, your wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1, meaning this is an impulse. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's see the correction: A, B, C, A, B expanding flat, and wave C as ending diagonal here. Probably, of course, can be truncated, or it can be simply WX and a Y. It's a correction at the end. If we have here a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, your wave 4 here invalidates this impulse. Your wave 5 has to be impulsive as well, if this is a wave 5, yeah. But this is not the case scenario. We almost see here, in case this is 1, 2, 3, 4, it has invalidated your wave 1. So therefore, it lowers the possibility. Yeah, I know that it's very, very small count, but it lowers the possibility that this wave 1 is your wave 1 of an ending diagonal. And it gives us higher possibility that this impulse is the only wave 5 toward the upside finished here, and everything else is corrective here. Everything else here is just correction. And we're looking 3 waves down, probably three ways up, or A, B, and a C, of course, and then A, B, and a C. This can be an impulse as well for A, B, and a C, and then A, B, C down. And now you're looking for something to finish this structure, and obviously it's gonna turn into WXY because your wave here is very, very choppy. Yeah, your wave Y looking like ending with something like a flat or a zigzag. Oh, my thing is it's a flat, definitely. A, B, and a C probably. Your wave C is still moving towards the downside in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So A, B, and a C towards the downside. Probably in 1, 2, yes. Double 1, 2, probably. And is it possible that this is an impulse? No, it's not possible because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. You don't have any kind of leading diagonal inside it. Yeah, even no leading diagonal. Your wave phi is very short as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very, very short. Now it can be, but it's a very, very rare possibility, of course. 3 wave down, 3 waves up. Probably finishing here kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is an impulse, by the way, here. This is an impulse. So 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Did we interfere? No. We did not interfere. So you see how the things gets in like 3 ways and 5 ways here. So, okay, if we have finished here, meaning this is a running flat, well, that's true. After a running flat, you would like to see a very high move, and this is exactly what happened. Okay, did we finish for Nvidia? Okay, very interesting, guys, what we're doing. Yeah, if we finished in running flat here, 3 ways down, 3 ways up. Yes, 3 ways down, A, B, C, and then A, B, and a C, meaning 3 ways down, and running flat. Yeah, very, very, just double checking if this is a scenario, running flat. And after running flat, you would like to see a reversal for the market, and this is exactly what we got. And if you take a look here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Impulse meaning continuation toward the upside. And after this, you would like to see a zigzag for a wave 2 without reaching the low and moving towards the upside. This is exactly what happens. Therefore, very high possibility that we have finished an A, B, and a C probably here, yeah, for Nvidia. Very interesting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation to the upside. Very interesting for Nvidia. What does that mean, guys? Let me check what do we have in the bottom. But this wave 4. Okay, let's make the possibility much more closer to to the possibility. Let's see if it is much more possible with the timing and the fib levels. If the timing and the fib, if at least the timing works well, then of course I will move with very high possibility that we're moving for higher from now. Let's take the time. We are in a wave 4 orange. Oh, it is very shallow in time. Yep. So yeah, because your wave 2 is very shallow in time, this might be also very, very possible that we finished a wave 4 very fast in time as well. But let me check first. So your wave 3 has topped here exactly. Yep, here we go, guys. Wow, what a exactly on time. Yep, and already took the 0.38. Since the beginning, it went very deep. Very interesting. So I would say low possibility now for the ending diagonal, higher possibility for a finished running flat, and we're moving to the upside for Nvidia. In a wave 4. Now your wave 4 low is here anyway. This is your lowest point, but in time, it needed to range a little bit more in time. That's why it took a running flat, and the market was in rush to move towards the upside. And of course, meaning now you are looking for a wave 5. Here we go. And I believe that this wave 5 is gonna be very extended. Meaning, if we take right now our wave 5, let's see our target for a wave 5. Yeah, because your wave 5 is your wave 1 is very long, meaning your wave 5 might be also very, very long. Here we go. Wave 5 over 1. Here we go, guys. Oh, I already have it, sorry. I already have it. Here we go. This is your target for a wave 5. Here we go. So, your wave 5 might reach this area, 800. Of course, we're talking with time here. Yeah, so, and it is Nvidia, guys. If you don't know, Nvidia is the leader of the market with graphics. Yeah, so is a leader. And if you know how much Nvidia has advantage in the market, if you make a deep research about it, it's incredible. Yeah, they have not just like now that is the H100, yeah, the graphic H100. Even Elon Musk is crying to have a couple of H100, yeah, because there is a lot of demand on them in the market, and of course from the biggest companies and institutions, and there is no enough production for those people. And H100, one piece is 45,000, and of course it's going higher. Cost 45,000. That's insane. And of course, there is a lot of demand over it, and I believe that this is the thing here, yeah, with Nvidia. Yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen. Next, what do we have? So next we're gonna move with Tesla. Tesla is very interesting, right? To see Elon Musk, what is doing. Elon Musk. Tesla, here we go. All right. Yeah, Tesla is yeah, I would say is not so much promising anymore, to be honest. I know that it's Tesla, it's Elon Musk, it's now the second hand of the president, US president, right? But the US president himself hates Tesla. Yeah, I mean, the latest time I heard him talking about electrical cars and saying that like electrical cars are just rubbish in front of diesel and fuels, yeah, petrol. And yeah, so I don't know what they are planning for Tesla. I was like wondering, it's your it's your second hand, man. How you talk about electrical cars like this. However, I was really shocked, but nobody knows. Maybe it's planned. So, and I see it here as well, guys. I can see it here because we have already finished an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 1. You have ABC for your wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3, ABC for your wave 4, yeah, in the yellow scenario, probably here, your wave 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably finishing this impulse towards the upside. Meaning, if you have finished a big impulse in all-time history, yeah, and that's why I always do all-time history in the beginning to see where are we heading. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, then you finished. Yeah, you finished a big, huge impulse to the upside. And of course, with those, with this big impulse, you might of course move towards the downside, right? With a big move, yeah, for a wave 2. So This is the thing for Tesla. That's why I don't see it so promising so much. I mean, of course, we might finish this wave 5 and then, yeah, then start to move toward the downside. Unless we have an extended wave 4 here. That's why you saw the wave 4 at this area before once opening this, yeah. In case we have a longer wave 4, A, B, and a C toward the downside to hit this blue box, and then moving for higher. So also very, very possible. Yeah, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Tesla. So let's move inside it here to see what's going on inside this wave 5. Inside this wave 5, of course, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. All right, we have 1, 2, here 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, your wave 3 is longer than wave 1, which I don't like it, as you know, and invalidation of leading diagonal. However, if we want to consider this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see, like very shallow wave 1, 2 here, but I don't trust it. 3 waves up and 3 waves down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probably A, B, and a C, meaning 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for lower prices. Therefore, very low possibility for this ending diagonal, higher possibility for this expanding flat. A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, basically these are the scenarios for a Tesla, and we're looking for these target 1.618, 1.38 to hit the blue box. And of course, regarding the time for a wave 4 here, based on the wave 2, it's looking perfect, right? Because your wave 2 here is kind of like alternation for your wave 4, A, B, and a C toward the downside. Yep. So these are the scenarios. And if we take the time here for a wave 2, based on your wave 3, as you can see, we have reached the 1.618 and the double time still in process. Yeah, here we go. So this blue zone, that's why, of course, I put it inside. This is what is, yeah, possible to finish this impulse toward the downside. So we might see very, very massive drop for Tesla, guys, soon. So be careful from it. Obviously, 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Very clear flat here, expanding flat. Targets $70, $50 for Tesla. Yeah, these are the targets. And yeah, so we're gonna see, of course, what's gonna happen. Now, let's move with Intel. Intel is also something very interesting. I would like also to, yeah, to have it. So Intel, which is in NASDAQ. Is it this one? And this is Intel Corporation. Here we go. So, let's see something better. Intel for NASDAQ. Intel Corporation. Here we go. Let's mark this. All right. So let's start with the Intel. I never did this on the channel yet, so it's the first time that we're gonna analyze this. And yeah, we're gonna see what do we have. So we have here, of course, obviously several 1, 2s here, 3, 4, 5 probably. Interesting. Okay, so let's start inside. So this is the low here. Okay, so we have to start to count from here, as of course the market has found psychology. And we have an impulse as a wave 1, A, B, C here, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 3, 4, and a 5. So this is your wave 4, and this is a wave 5, very extended wave 5, okay? All right, interesting. Or it can be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So double 1, 2, I would say, yeah, this is how I'm gonna read it. 3, 4, 5 for later. And then we have a second here, bigger 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Even we can take several 1, 2s here. So I'm gonna consider this also a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is your smallest count here. Here we go. And then we have a bigger count here for 1, 2, and then 3, 3, 4, and a 5. This is your yellow. This is your orange. Here we go. Okay. And of course, with this scenario, we have wave 5 probably to be finished. But as you can see, guys, 4, 5, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Did we took the high? No, we didn't took the high, meaning we are still corrective here in a big correction, but I don't know why the correction is taking too much long time here. Yeah, so very interesting. After this very long time, the possibility for these 1, 2s gets a very, very low possibility. Yes, unless, of course, we have finished a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here as an ABC. So this gives us, of course, much higher possibility that we have finished here as A, B, and a C. Yeah, so this is a higher possibility. And of course, we are looking to a correction here as an A, B, and a C toward the downside. Yeah. These are the possibilities. Yeah. And we're looking for a wave C, therefore, yeah, but it might be very, very impulsive toward the downside. When you finish this, I want dollar index. Yeah, we can see the index. Sure, I'm here. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, of course, what's gonna happen. Target for Intel here, in case we are in a wave C. This is your 1-to-1 fib. Oh, yeah, it's a regular flat actually. It's a regular flat wave C. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. These are the scenarios for Intel here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, look what happened here. Of course, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Your wave 4 interfered with your zone 1, meaning you have double 1, 2 even. Yeah, or probably an ending diagonal. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very possible. So we're gonna add here possible ending diagonal, right? Or an impulse. We're gonna see which one of them. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 probably to finish this wave C in our blue box here exactly. Yeah, so these are the scenarios. And your wave A is here exactly. 3 ways down, 3 ways up. Yeah, so this was for Intel. Intel is looking a little bit for lower here. Wow. Anyway, it was anyway on the $74. I don't know Intel why it's moving towards the $10. Yeah, so that is also interesting. Yeah, so these are the inside. Now, what would happen after it if we finished here? You are looking therefore for a big A, B, and a C toward the upside. Yeah, and this is our blue scenario. Here we go. This is what we are looking for: A, B, and a C probably. And I think this has a very low possibilities. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I prefer to keep it simple like this. Yeah. A, B, and a C. Yeah. So that was it for Intel. All right. Let's move to the DXY for the dollar. Yeah, interesting as well. DXY, which one is the best? US dollar index. All right. Here we go. Okay, but this is very short one, DXY. Let's see a much longer one. Here we go. Oh, okay, I did something before on it. I was checking the DXY before. Let's see what do we have. Well, for the DXY anyway, looking okay, ABC, A, B, and a C, or W, X, and Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. Okay. Look what do we have for the dollar. We have a big W, X, and a Y, right? And this is a very big one because you have here 3 waves down, 3 waves down, and zigzag toward the upside, and then a big zigzag down. Yeah. So we start to count from here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or probable several triple 1, 2s. We're gonna check. Yeah. In case we have that this wave 3 is longer than the wave 1, which it is, definitely it is longer, it has overpassed it, meaning you have to start to think in an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you see the wave 4 interfering with zone 1, meaning there is no impulse. So no leading diagonal, no impulse. It's still, of course, corrective, meaning you have to think in corrective wave, unless triple 1, 2s. Yeah, triple 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. Let's check the impulse. If we have a clear impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, yes. A, B, and a C, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 without interfering with wave 1, yes. 1, and then A, B, and a C, or no, A, B, and a C. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one has interfered. Okay. Meaning, okay, we cannot count triple 1, 2s, meaning A, B, C for a zigzag because those are impulses. And okay, let's add this in white. A, B, C we have here. And then you're looking for A, B, and a C in a flat. Okay, here we go. These are the possibilities, but this is impulsive weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very, very interesting. And then, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. Yeah, so definitely it is ABC anyway. This can turn into WXY definitely. So A, B, and a C toward the downside. This is what we are looking for. And expanding flat here as a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Actually, when the index move toward the downside, this might be yeah, that is a good signal for the US. Actually, might be, because the more the index move down, the dollar become cheaper, and the more dollar become cheaper, the economy, of course, or the industry or US industry gets much more stronger, because the foreign country would like to deal with the dollar because it's cheaper. Yeah, so that will boom the economy. Yeah, right. So these are the economics insight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, probably in a leading diagonal or in an impulse, but yeah, obviously it might be, of course, in a leading diagonal here. Yeah, because a big wave 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unless your wave 3, it should not get longer than your wave 1. We're gonna see how this is gonna unfold. In case it is impulsive, then impulsive. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, this was for the index, for the dollar. If we dive a little bit deeper, do we have on the daily here? Okay, on the daily you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's not an impulse. Why? Because your wave 3 is shorter than wave 5 and shorter than your wave 1. Here we go. Let me show you. So 1, 2 here. As you can see, oh, actually it is just a few dollars higher. This is, yeah, sorry. Then it's not. It can be an impulse. It can be an impulse. It's higher just with few dollars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. And here you have, yeah, you have big impulse towards the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, because you have several 1, 2s here. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5 for wave 1. Yeah, that's true then. That is true. Ah, yeah, that is why impulse. You are in wave 2 here. A, B, and a C. Your wave C has to be an impulse. You have finished your wave 2 and you're moving toward the downside. Very, very nice. Not a fan for this format. What do you mean? So yeah, it looks like a double 1, 2 here. Like you have triple 1, 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 1, and then A, B, C for your wave 2, and then moving toward the downside. Yeah, because it is an A, B, and a C. Your wave C has to be an impulse, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so impulse finished. Now you're looking for lower prices. Yep. Okay, so this was it for the index. All right, so let's move to something else. AMD as well would be nice. MG, you're here as well. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I did today. I screw it up actually with the live stream because I started a live stream. My OBS was connected to the crypto channel. Yeah. And I was doing the live stream for NASDAQ and S&P and the stock market, and it just opened on the crypto channel. And then I realized this, and I stopped the live stream. And of course, the live stream for crypto is coming tomorrow. But today is the first time I do also a live stream for the stock market. Yeah, so let's do the AMD as well. AMD, we never did it on the channel here. It's interesting to take a look at it. I already started with it before. You're very welcome, Amir. It's always a pleasure, man. So, let's take a look at the 2 weeks for AMD. All right, so I did this count already before. I think I was planning to publish this, but I didn't yet on the channel. So we're gonna see what do we have. Thank you, Amir. I'm also happy to have you in the channel as well, man. You're very welcome. And all right, so let's see AMD. MG is one of the most active members on the crypto channel and also on the stock markets channel. Now, and also he's an eager beaver to learn Elliott wave, and always glad that he has this excitement always. Sure, Amir. Anytime, man. Anytime. You can find me also on X. Yeah, you can have the link. You can write me on X if you would like, and we have a Discord channel as well. So you're very welcome, man. Yeah. So let's move with AMD. What do we have on AMD? We have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside, wave A or a wave 1 finish, right? Therefore, we're looking here for an A, B, and a C toward the downside for a wave B, yeah, and then moving for higher for wave C, and this is exactly almost what did happen. However, what I don't like here is this. Like you have a 1, 2 here, probably, of course, and yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see that this can be a wave 1, 2. Therefore, I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna correct it here. And I think I interrupt my analysis the last time, and that's why I didn't publish it. So we have an A, ABC for your wave B and wave 2 as an expanding flat, obviously ABC, finishing here as kind of like ending diagonal, as you can see, zigzag for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very weird, yeah, very weird ending diagonal, but still it can be WXY as well. But finishing wave B or wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. In case we are in a wave C here, it should be finished. However, your wave 5 has to be reanalyzed. I don't like what's going on. Potentially, wave 4 is extended. This is what's going on. Yeah. So because of course you can find it on the channel directly, Amir. The link is or in the description of every video. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 4, of course, you have an expanding flat. Yeah, wave 4 can be, of course, a correction here, and we have this target for a wave 4. And for the timing for a wave 2 here, we have the following. Well, yeah, okay. It shows a very, very long time here, but it's not an invalidation. It has never been an invalidation. Yeah. So as you can see, the time here for wave 2 is taking, of course, more than the double time right now. So I think even more than the triple time. Let's see, yes, before the triple time, yeah. So still very, very valid, yeah. Still very, very valid. It can even goes onto the 4 as well, yeah, the 4 time. 4, here we go. So still very, very valid for a wave C here. We can see, of course, this as following. Now be careful when it goes into a when it goes into a very long time. It can end up in running flat, yeah, because you know the market is about time and about lower prices or higher prices. If no lower prices, meaning time, it takes time to correct, right? And if in this case scenario, you have to be careful that it doesn't end up, of course, with a running flat and moving toward the upside, because the 0.23 has been already taken, yeah. And all what you are looking for here is just to drop a little bit more toward the downside in the blue box and moving for higher. However, because of the time taken, of course, an alternation for this wave 2 here, you might even finish with a running flat, and running flat is always coming after a formation of an expanding flat, meaning the expanding flat can transform to a running flat, yeah, and then moving for higher. However, currently we're still looking probably for double 1-2s here. So 1 2 1 2, and then 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then 4 5 4 5, which is gonna bring you exactly inside this blue box. Very, very nice. Yeah, so this is for AMD. I'm gonna start to publish those to Intel and AMD as well. Very interesting, of course, for the channel. Yeah. AMD. So what is coming next after this correction? Of course, after this correction, you're looking for a wave 5 to finish probably a wave C or a wave 3. If you are in a wave 3, therefore you're still looking for a wave 4 and a 5 later on, meaning for higher prices. But what is interesting is that yeah, the Intel is not performing well as yeah, as AMD. Yeah, I mean AMD is just a part of the Intel. Normally Intel are the leaders of PCs and of boards, right, and chipsets. However, Nvidia, of course, is the most, of course, leader here between all these technologies. 124. AMD, how much is AMD? 99. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that was it for yeah, AMD. So basically, did we? How much it's taking time? All right. Yeah. We have been already over 1 hour, but we do one more analysis. Do you have any wish, guys, before I close the stream? Of course, if you have any special request, I can make one of my choice. And MG, if you are still here as well, you're very welcome, bro. Do you have anything? Or I do Coinbase, interesting, and maybe just a quick overview with Alibaba. It's very interesting with Alibaba that it is a Chinese, of course, I mean, Chinese market, and now it is booming. It's in a wave 3 for a wave C. Yeah? So A, B, and a C. You are currently in 1, 2, and then 3 was multiple of 1, 2s here. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, very, very interesting. While the US market is currently a little bit in recession, right? And talking about recession as well. So, yeah, of course, if there is no special request, let's do Coinbase, which is interesting, a little bit crypto related as well, right? We see, of course, lately the crash a little bit in the crypto market. And you can see, of course, yeah, how the things are affecting Coinbase as well. So let's take a look as well. Yes, thank you, Amir. You're very welcome, man. All right, we have a WXNOY toward the downside, probably here. And then, of course, looking again for A, B, and a C, probably, or in an impulse, yeah, or several 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, you have an A, B, and a C as an impulse, and probably here ABC correction, ABC as well, and you're looking toward the downside for a wave C as an expanding flat. Now this, of course, can be read or we can say that this is an impulse. However, if you take a look at this wave 3 here, yeah, it's just 2 waves toward the downside, or 3 waves, yeah, not 5 waves. You cannot read 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for your wave 3, and then for 5. You can just see here that this is just one wave. So we can say W, X, and a Y, or it can be A, B, and a C toward the downside. Yep. So these are the things, and then after this we have A, B, C toward the upside, right, as flat, and then another flat toward the downside, probably, of course, bringing us a little bit lower for the 1.618, and yeah, with this, of course, we're gonna finish somehow 3 waves down, 3 waves up, running flat, right, as you can see. It's a running flat. And what does it mean, running flat? Running flat means market reversal, right? Market reversal. 3 ways down, 3 ways up. 3 ways down here, 3 ways up, and 3 ways down again. Yeah, exactly in the middle of this structure. Yeah, finishing exactly in the middle of the structure, and that means, of course, a market reversal toward the upside. Very, very interesting. If we move a little bit and dive inside the daily here, we can see, of course, that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 1, ABC for your wave 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish your wave 3, and then 4 and a 5 to reach exactly this blue box between the 143 and the $123. For Coinbase is, of course, interesting as well. Of course, I'm gonna publish more and more about Coinbase with the videos on the channel. So, guys, that was the last analysis for this live stream. Of course, if you would like, we can repeat this every single weekend. I mean, of course, if I have always time like today, I would love to do it. So, of course, I'm gonna schedule Saturday for stock market live stream analysis, and Sunday for the crypto live stream analysis. So yeah, that was it for the stock market. Trade safe, guys, and thank you for being here, and thank you for your lovely words, Amir. You're very welcome, man. And MG, see you. Fahim, also, you're very welcome, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.